Sometimes you get to do a retake. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Trisbrina Show.
That was so good.
You actually made one little boo-boo, but it's okay.
What did I do so I don't do it again?
Oh, you mixed two words together. You said instead of a reboot, you said a deboot. It was awesome. I'm like, we're going to have a deboot tonight.
A deboot and a retox.
All right, cool. Well, everybody,
Take
welcome.
the lower third away.
Welcome to the Trisbrina Show. We're doing this thing here live ourselves. We don't have any technical support.
But you know what's cool? You guys get to see this stuff that just goes away on the replay.
We are the technical support. I am the technical support. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and hello and welcome to the Trisbrina Show.
No. I do it.
Okay, me do it.
Oh, you want to do it?
Nope, you do it. Take it away. Have fun.
Go,
you guys can hear us now, right?
Look in the camera.
3, 2, 1.
You.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Go and put the fan on. You did. It's really hot in here. All right. Hi, guys. We're just going to not do this start. We'll do a fresh start in a minute. Welcome, Chrissy. Hi, Kathy. You guys can hear us okay? Coolio. Hi, Christine. Kathy. Thanks, guys, for letting us know.
Chicken.
So we went ahead and got these
Jennifer.
new fancy microphones. And yeah, you can't hear us if we don't put them on. So we switched back to our desk mic. Tonight, we're doing a really cool show on the Energy Detox and Reboot. We are going to do a fresh start. Sabrina and I are going to kick it off right here, right now.
Because we want to send the replay of this out to everyone who's registered, so
This is really good for those of you who go live and make boo-boos. It's okay. We've been doing this for over 10 years, and that was wonky. That's about as wonky as it's ever
So
gotten.
you'll say welcome, and I'll take it over.
3, 2, 1, and whoop, whoop. Hello, and welcome to the Trisbrina Show. I be the Tris.
And I'm the Brina. And in tonight's episode, you're going to discover how to unlock vibrant energy and banish stiffness in just 5 days, because many people, they're feeling older than their years, and we're looking for natural ways to reclaim our energy and vitality. And that's why the practice of an energy detox and reboot, it's not just another trend. This is very powerful. It's a feel-good approach. It's doable. And it really is life-changing. We're going to combine modalities like meditation, Qigong, mindset, breath work, life mapping, bone density building, muscle mass building, balance work. So many things that you would say, oh, you can't put those flavors together, but you can. It's going to be absolutely delicious. So during tonight's episode, we're going to talk about the 5 benefits of doing a detox and reboot. So for all of you who have signed up, you'll sort of know what's coming on each of the 5 days. And if you haven't yet, you can go to this link, satorymethod.com/energy, and grab your free ticket, where we will be going live every day for 5 days. We'll have like a different topic each and every day with replays available for 48 hours. And there's a bonus that everyone gets for signing up. You want to tell them what it is?
It's called Daily Qigong. It's the feel-good routine, and I don't have a picture of it, but you guys will get it as soon as you register. So it's really going to help open up your spine. It's going to help open up your whole body so you can feel the energy flowing through it, and it's a free gift when you register. So make sure that you go right here, satorymethod.com/energy, and you'll get that free gift, and you'll have an email where you can instantly log in and get access.
And what's really wonderful about these 5-day energy detox and reboot events is that they're perfect for all levels. So if you have a friend or family member that just feels like they're not healing, or feels like they just don't have the energy or the drive to even get up and move right now, send them here, because there's things that we can do to help them get the energy to take the action that they want. Or people who are very experienced and feeling great, we're going to help them shape that energy that they already have into a really purpose-driven way. So it's very user-friendly. Everyone is welcome on all levels.
Years ago, Sabrina and I were at an event in San Diego, and there was a couple, a husband and a wife, and they were teaching from stage, and the wife usually did most of the talking, and then every now and then the husband would come in and support. And she's just an incredible teacher. And they took a little break where the husband came on stage and started telling the audience about all the cool stuff they had in the back of the room. And I remember Sabrina and I were sitting there really judgy. We were like, you're taking our time right now to sell us on this thing. How dare you? We just came here to listen to the lady talk and share all her magic, and you're telling us to go and buy stuff in the back of the room. And so I wanted to bring that up because it made me laugh thinking back now. I'm so grateful that he got on the stage and told us all the different things that they had that we could invest in, or the different things that we could participate in, because we didn't know what we didn't know. And so this event that we're doing, the Energy Detox and Reboot, the reason we do this particular show to tell you about everything that's happening every single day is sort of like that guy was saying, there's all this cool stuff in the back, you probably don't know about it. So we're going to go through each single day and tell you exactly what to look forward to, what we're going to teach you, what exercises you can practice. If you've been to the Trisbrina Show, you've probably seen us teach you how to do 3 cool moves in 3 minutes, and we're pulling from Qigong and energy work. Well, this is like 5 full day. Well, every day is about 60, 70 minutes worth of training. So here's what we're doing. You want to dive right in?
Yeah, I would say that day one really focuses to me, and the reason we do this is because of the, we all have our excuses of, well, I can't because. So we thought, well, day one, we're going to focus on aches, pains, stiffness, what's causing them, and how to release them. Because sometimes when you don't feel good, it's hard to have room in your mind to care about anything else, right? When you don't feel good and somebody's like, hey, do you want to go to lunch? Hey, do you want to go to this yoga class?
I want to lay in my bed and sleep.
Yeah, because you don't feel good. So day one, we're going to focus a lot on what's going on with your fascia. Is your fascia dehydrated? Why aren't you able to move? If there's been a chronic condition, what causes a chronic pain is different than just an injury that's healing. And we're going to really look at the mobility of the body, the physical mobility of the body.
Well, I think some of the main concerns that we all have is, why is my body not healing? When I was in pain, and I've experienced a lot of pain in my life, I don't know about you, but physical pain, muscular pain, joint pain, and of course, like everything that emotionally goes along with that, I'm doing all the things, right? You probably tried all the things, the chiropractic adjustments, massage therapy, nutritional supplementation, like you name it, right? You probably tried
Pills, pokes, soaking, yeah.
Yeah, hanging upside down, doing hydrotherapy, but why is my body still struggling to heal? Well, there's a lot of different things, right, that we can look at, but we think the underlying root cause of pain is an energy disruption. Mm-hmm. When the body's energy isn't, this is the beautiful thing of looking at this through the lens of energy medicine, seeing energy as the ultimate medicine, because energy determines how the physiology is going to go. So if the energy is off, and you have energy pathways in your body and energy centers in your body where it can get stifled, blocked, or stagnant, when you open up and free that, and Sabrina mentioned fascia. Fascia is this beautiful connective tissue under your skin. It's around all your muscles, your bones, your organs, your ligaments, and it can get tight, it can get dehydrated, and it actually puts pressure on these energy pathways known as meridians. Mm-hmm. And so the life force energy that can heal us isn't flowing.
Yeah.
And so we're going to help you open that up. And this is what people say. I feel like the pain dissolved. Like there was one person, they just sent this in. Like this was just the other day. This was from Jane. And she was talking, I'm not going to share her whole story, but there's a line here. So she's been dealing with a lot of physical pain and treatments, like cancer type treatments. And she said that she was having so much pain in her stomach. And then she went on to, she sent this in. So she was doing these energy techniques that we teach. And she said, I moved, the energy moved up in her heart. And she felt a lot of like beautiful energy here.
Which is something we teach you to move your energy into your heart.
Yeah, there's like these 3 brains, one in your belly, one in your heart, and of course your brain here. And she said the energy told her, it's like she was listening, it said to go push it down, send it down. She had all this pain in her stomach. Let's see if she shared what the pain was coming from. Colon cancer. Mm-hmm. This is just one person.
Do you want me to read it?
Okay, go ahead.
Tristan, your comment that healing is a time of transition and one shouldn't stay here really hit home with me. I've been struggling with how to proceed with my treatment for colon cancer and the open-ended chemo protocols I'm on, but back to the intense pain. drawing from the class that you taught that week, Sensei, I focused on pulling energy into my power center, heart, and brain, which we'll touch upon during the 5 days. I started with an extended period of the bouncing, both to get my energy moving and to pass
Right there. Into her lower energy center.
Okay.
She says, my pain in my abdominal organs, I then moved from my heart, and then the energy basically told her to send it down into the lower tummy.
And my pain decreased slightly. I moved from my heart and focused on feeling that to overflowing with love. And for some reason, instead of going to the brain, I sent the love to my lower dantian, and that's when the gates open. But here's the really cool part. A whole new level of self-love revealed itself that I didn't know existed, much less that I was lacking. I've never felt anything vaguely as powerful and all-encompassing, and
In capital letters,
the pain was completely gone. Needless to say, this dramatic manifestation of healing energy has given me much to process. So we wanted to share that with you because someone who is in an extreme situation, an extremely scary situation, stressful situation, and a lot of pain, used something that could seem esoteric or ethereal or woo,
yeah.
and moved the energy and was completely out of pain. And I think that's some of the power of what you're going to take away from these 5 days. When we were in embryo, we had the life force that created us. We have these hibiscus flowers out in the backyard, and each bloom is like as big as my face. And we planted this little tiny twig, and the life force that was in there is able to do all of that. So the life force that was in us as a little embryo is still there to heal us. We just have to learn how to activate it. And so many of us, through our thoughts and our habits and our beliefs and our routines, our lack of certain things and too much of other things, we've kind of shut it down. Almost like there's a road from here to there, but it's under construction and we don't know how to get there. So we're going around, we're going on all these detours and the circuitry isn't there. So what we want to help you do is get that circuitry back so that that life force that is meant to heal. We are meant to be in harmony with our bodies. And that's really what will happen is the aches, pains, and stiffness can go away when the body is in harmony.
So on day 1, we help you understand how to open those energy pathways. You'll feel an immediate result because you're working with that tissue called fascia. So when you start to lengthen it and open it, it frees up the ligaments, the tendons that are compressing and pulling, the bones too tight together, or the joints are getting compressed.
Yeah.
Also, if there's tightness in the muscles, it helps to open them up. So you'll feel it in your physical body right away, but it's beyond that. It's the energy that's inside those tissues starts to flow again freely.
Yeah, when you registered for the event, if you scroll to the bottom, you'll just see some of what the people said at the last energy event. And several of them were like, my plantar fasciitis is gone after day 1. My frozen shoulder is gone. I woke up with a neck that moved after just 1 day. Like these things that you're like, this is miraculous. But when an area hasn't had energy, and just because your shoulder isn't moving, it doesn't mean that the block is in the shoulder.
Could be elsewhere.
Block could be somewhere else,
Yeah.
but once that energy is flowing and all the circuitry works, then the shoulder's like, oh, there's no problem with me. I just didn't have the pathway to do it.
So we'll teach you a series of movements on day 1 to help with the physical body and the fascia. Now, day 2, we go deeper into the physical body. So what we're going to do on day 2 is we're going to look more at how do we open those channels up. They're called meridian pathways. How do we fill them with fresh energy? How do we get rid of that fatigue, that chronic pain? So you want to dive in a little bit deeper into the second day?
Well, the second day, I would say you could classify it as what will seem less physical because we're going from the physical body, the meats and bones, into more of the energy body. And most people would say this is more what they think of as Qigong or Tai Chi. But the difference is the way that we stir in the intention and the attention. Because when you know where to send the energy as you're moving, it makes a huge difference than just going through movements. It feels so blissful. Like if your body hasn't felt blissful, if your body hasn't felt peaceful for a while, you'll feel like your body is breathing again. It's like a returning to wholeness. And anxiety, not the anxiety in your mind that goes buzzing, but the anxiety in your body can be released. That's why there's so many studies about Qigong and Tai Chi for fibromyalgia and arthritis, and how people get such fast relief because the stress that's in the body can release.
I think that's a huge piece to the equation. So I don't know how long you've been studying things like personal development, but at a certain point on a healing journey, we all look to the mind, right? We get more hip. We're like, oh, I'm trying to fix my body. Maybe my mind's involved, right? I'm worrying about something. My identity's shifting, and I'm starting to see myself as the person with this dis-ease, right? And so we know that we have to upgrade and update those thoughts. But like Sabrina was talking about, like the energy in the body, every time you have a thought, you're sending that thought information into your tissue, and your body's listening. I think there's a book called The Body Keeps Score. The body's remembering everything that you're thinking. And so those issues in your tissues is your mind and your body.
Yeah.
So your mind's not just up here in your brain. Your mind now is in the body. And we're talking about the subconscious mind, the mind that's running on autopilot. So your body now is carrying around this information, these thoughts, and they get lodged in the tissue. And in the energy pathways, there's a saying in energy psychology, the root cause of negative emotions is a disruption in the energy system. Now, negative emotions held on to for too long will make the physical pain as well. But emotions, if you think of emotions sort of like you have a thought, it creates a feeling. That thought feeling is an emotion. It's how you're also reading your energy system.
Yeah.
So if that energy is trapped in your body, you'll have negative emotion and held on to for too long. It's going to create dis-ease in the body. So if we can clean the energy and be aware of the emotions while we're doing it, we can free that mind that is trapped in the body. The body can get open again. The energy can shift. It can rise. And we'll teach you how to raise your energy. Your mood elevates. Your emotions shift.
Yep.
And then your thoughts change. When your thoughts change, your identity changes. And then now you're in this loop of healing that actually sticks.
And you're detoxing, not just detoxing the energy, rebooting the energy. Because most of us don't even realize that, like that book, The Body Keeps Score, says that people that have had trauma, especially in childhood, are twice as likely to have chronic pain, because a lot of times we hold on to things in the body. So on day 2, we're going to do things with the body that help to release old blockages. Right? I talked about earlier driving down the street and there's a barricade you can't get through. There's a detour. We're going to get rid of those detours so you can go straight there.
So day 1, working on the physical body. Day 2, more working on the energy body.
Now day 3 is we're going to go more into the mind, the mindset, and the meditation element. So for me, probably one of the biggest challenges in my earlier life was anxiety and panic and stress and looping and control, right? And wanting to be a helper. Like my identity, I wanted to help everybody else, but by helping everybody else, I was avoiding myself and then depleting myself. So these cycles that we get stuck into, and then we ask other people to cast us in that same role, where we're just not able to turn it off. We're not able to let it go. And that's going to end up causing sleeping issues. Either you can't stay asleep, or when you are asleep, you don't sleep deeply, or you fall asleep and you can't go back to sleep. Or issues with blood pressure. It's going to cause too much cortisol. Too much cortisol is going to give you issues with your hormones. It's also going to make you collect belly fat. And digestion. haven't you ever noticed that when you eat food and you're feeling anxiety, it just can't digest? You don't even want to eat a lot of times. So day 3 is so important. Not only are we going to help figure out how to detox and reboot the mind, but because we're doing it through the door of meditation, we're going to help teach the brain how to be blissful, right? Because we're working on the bliss body, and we're going to teach the brain and have that spiritual connection, right? Because sometimes we can let go of something when we're giving it to something else. Let me give this worry to a higher power.
So you may be thinking, yeah, that all sounds great, but how long does it take, or how much time do I have to invest in this? This is really crazy. This happened just this morning. I was teaching a class, and it was a meditation that I'll be teaching on day 3, and these are standing meditations. Now, there's a student in our dojo who hasn't attended for a while. Now, she ended up getting an email this morning. We always send reminders, and we'll do that for the event as well. And she happened to be sitting on her couch, petting her dog. She wasn't feeling good, and the email popped on her phone. And she clicked. She said, "You know what? I should show up and just check it out and see what they're doing." So she clicked the button, and then there was the timer, and it said starting in 3 minutes. And she's like, 3 minutes, I can wait. Okay. And so she sent us a message after the class. She said, it popped up, and I thought, well, I'll just watch. I was laying on the couch in my PJs with my puppy, and it said you're going to start in 3 minutes. So I decided, well, while I'm here, at least why don't I try the session? She goes, I want to do more meditation anyway, so this could work perfectly. And it was for a meditation training. She goes, not to get into all the details, but my husband and I, we've been fighting a lot. And this session could not have aligned more perfectly in my life right now. When you got into doing the energy ball, we'll teach you how to make the energy between your hands and put it in your body for healing.
The hot chi ball.
She said, when I got the fireball, she called it, and I put it in my tummy, and then I exhaled, and we teach a technique for clearing. You take it and you bring it in your body, and you kind of cook it and energetically alchemize it and convert it so you can heal yourself. She said, I started bawling my eyes out.
Aww.
Such a release of pent-up energy that allowed me to have a more loving conversation with my husband than I've had in a few days. Saying I'm grateful is an understatement to what it really meant to me to be there today. Thank you.
Aww.
So these are examples of what happened to people when they move their energy in the right way with the right intention. Now, Sabrina said intention and attention. So we teach you where to place your attention and the feeling to connect to as you're working with your energy. So if you're feeling like not just anxiety, but you've got pent up emotions, or you're feeling hurt or grief, or there's so many different things that we go through as human beings. These energy arts are some of the most powerful things you can learn. That's why we call it an energy detox. It's toxic energy trapped in the body. She had a release. She's bawling, and now she's having a great conversation with her husband.
And there's a saying, it isn't about feeling good all the time. It's just about getting good at feeling. And so many of us have forgotten how to feel. And when you don't know how to feel, how are you going to hear your intuition? How are you going to trust your gut? How are you going to feel? How are you going to actually have empathy? But we've been hurt and shut down. So how can we safely open back up and feel? Because to me, this whole life is about feeling.
Amen, sister.
So day 4?
Day 4 is cool. Do you guys see that map back there? See it, that orange thingy back there? We created that. That was shown to us on our journey. So we talk a lot about healing, but our whole system, Satori Method, is not just about healing. It's about really living an incredible life and using energy to create, consciously design a beautiful life. So we're going to teach the core components of this life map back there. You want to explain?
Well, for me, I was on a self-awareness awakening journey from a very young age. And it was like, you need to chant, you need to fast, you need to do yoga, you need to journal, you need to I don't even know what. Study crystals. this. You need to transcend. You need to not speak for 30 days. They're like all of this information, and I'm sure there's value in everything, but it was all pulled apart and disjointed. And what I love about this map is that when you see it, you're going to see how so many of the things that I have found beneficial, it's almost like I was looking at a piece of the map through a straw. Oh, it's right there. Oh, it's right there. Like if somebody told you Delaware is a great state and Colorado is a great state and Tennessee is a great state, but you never knew how it all fit together. You never knew how how it is united. And to me, this map brings so much clarity into how the energy system works in your body, how you can use it to your benefit, how you can personally detox and reboot, how you can feel better in your physical body with less aches, pains, and stiffness, how you can have more energy in your energy body and be more in charge of what you're focusing on. What are you thinking about? And then establishing habits in your life that you want. And all of that happening through an open heart. Through an open heart that dares to feel, that dares to give and live as an open heart.
Well, that's all. So day 4.
That's day 4.
Day 4 is pretty rad.
Yeah.
Day 4 is an honor for us to teach it to you because you'll see so many of the things that I bet you've been studying and learning all fit together with a beautiful sequence. So sequence is everything, right? It's like a recipe. You're going to make an amazing cake. You want to do it in the right order. Otherwise, it's not going to work out. Well, we got a pizza once, and somebody put the pizza in the oven upside down. We called it our upside down pizza.
Not somebody. I did it.
And it didn't come out all that good.
The crust looked a lot like the cheese. I cooked it upside down.
So order, sequence is important.
I appreciate that, somebody.
Somebody. Anyway, when we show you how things kind of fit together from your physical body, your energy body, your thoughts, right, your top level thinking, your deeper mind, and how it all seems together into a practice, you're going to have some serious light bulb moments go off.
Put that link up in case somebody wants to go and register, and I will start telling you about the final day, day 5. I love day 5, and that'll be really obvious because I can't stop smiling when we do day 5.
It's true.
So let me
just for that.
Let me just first say that we've known each other a long time. I believe in reincarnation because I feel like I have reincarnated myself in this life like 5 times. And so I have a background in dance and dance fitness and ballroom dancing. We had a martial arts school. We know kickboxing. We've both been personal trainers.
Wrestling.
We know we are experts at muscle toning and building and balance and coordination, fall prevention. So years ago when we had our martial arts school, we said, how can we take everything that doctors are recommending and put it together and fuse it together into a class where the foundation is life force energy and use all these other tools on top and make it more of a fitness energy for fitness or fitness fusion. So that's what day 5 is. So it will be a little more frisky. It's optional if people want to bring dumbbells like 2-3 pounds. So imagine doing things like Qigong or Tai Chi, but you can hold weights. But also moving in coordinated ways. We have people we have ongoing classes called our Life Force Mastery Dojo where we teach live one of these classes every week. And people are loving it. They're like, I haven't been able to do a jumping jack in 40 years.
We just got that one the other day.
From
40
Bonnie.
years.
I can do a jumping jack now, or I couldn't even stand for a whole class. Oh my gosh, I'm squatting. Somebody commented me on my muscles when I was out shopping. So it's just a fun class where your muscles are working, your bones are getting stronger, you're getting more balance, but you're also doing it in a very playful way. And I think that life is meant, it's about expansion and it's about clarity and it's about play. And so this class is just a really nice combination. And I love that it's day 5 because there's movements and techniques that you will have learned in the previous days that we'll pull from and then add to. So that's a whole lot of fun. And remember, when you register, if you can, show up live. In Texas, it's 1 o'clock. In New York, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Over there in California, it's 11 a.m. And in London, I believe it's 7 p.m.
And Mountain Time?
Oh, I don't know.
1 hour before us.
No, that's Eastern.
No, Eastern's 1 hour after us. I promise.
So what time, Mountain?
12 o'clock.
Yeah?
Yep. Mountain can't be left out.
I always get confused with Mountain because
They're
I
right
think
between us
Mountain
and California.
sometimes changes and sometimes doesn't.
Oh, don't start that.
Yeah,
Then I'll
it's
never
fickle.
know.
Okay, so you'll get a calendar when you register. And then there's replays for 48 hours. So even if you can't make a class live, or if you're in Australia and you're like, I don't really want to get up and do that class at 3 in the morning, we got you.
So the ticket price is $300.
$297.
$297, but we're giving it to you for free for the whole week with the replays that are going to be available for a little while. Okay, so it's worth every penny and a whole lot more. People transform quickly. This is an event that changes lives. We have thousands of testimonials of people. We're just read a couple of things to you.
100,000 people have gone through this event.
Yeah, 111. It's very auspicious.
111,000 people?
111,000 people have been through this event so far. So, yeah, we're spreading the word. We're singing it from the rooftops. We want people to know. We want you to know what's coming down the pike so that you can be there and just get an amazing experience, learn some new techniques.
And there's so let me just tell you how it happens. Because everybody asks, how do I watch it live? We split our stream to Facebook and YouTube when it's live. Then the replay is on our website. So with your handy dandy email, we will send you a link to watch the replay. But before the live class, we're going to send you to a page. It's called the dashboard. Yep. And the dashboard says, do you want to watch on Facebook or do you want to watch on YouTube? You choose. No matter where you watch, if you want to participate and comment, which people there, the comments are that's so fun. That's so great. Very supportive of each other. They get compiled for us so we can see people on both platforms and really connect with you, answer your questions, and really tailor each event to the people who are participating.
Now, the event kicks off the day before my birthday. So come on, let's go. I'm going to be 58 and I feel great. And I'm going to show you some of the coolest stuff ever with this amazing human being here. We're going to knock your socks off. So come on down. The price is right. And
put the link up for me.
The energy is off the charts.
SatoriMethod.com/energy. Oh, and yes, you can share that link. If you just type that link onto Facebook or Instagram or in your text and send it to somebody that you love or somebody that you feel could really use a
Send it to your
burst of
enemies
energy.
too. Let's transform
It'll
them.
make them nicer. Well, thank you for showing up for this episode of the Trisbrina Show. We look forward to spending all next week with you.
Amazing. Have a beautiful rest of your day. It's date night over here in Austin, Texas. We'll see y'all next time. Much, much love.